in the cold spots. Player of the week, shine real clean. Bum of the week, know what I mean. We debate, we laugh, we break it down. One more take from the whole damn town. Get the scoop on hoops. Get the scoop on hoops. Who's hot, who's not? We call it like we watch. Get the scoop on hoops. Get the scoop on hoops. Player of the week. From the box score to the block party talk. Fast break facts when the big step out. Guard got sauce, forward got grind. Center on the glass with the old school mind. Friendly debate when the takes get loud. One says yes, one says nah, good crowd. Stats get spun, but the eye still know. With the fourth quarter cold, we let it show. No fake love, just hoops and proof. Every week fresh, every segment tune. Pull up, post up, let the whole crew hear. NBA pick and roll that weekly ear. Get the scoop on hoops. Get the scoop on hoops. Who's hot, who's not? We call it like we watch. Get the scoop on hoops.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Pick and Roll podcast. I'm here with my guys Coach Ed and Blaze Radio. How you guys feeling, man? Congrats on your team, Coach. Good luck in the next round.
What's up, Mel? It's not like Mel's Diner. Remember that show? I used to love that show, man. Kiss my grits.
No, no, short for my middle name. That's why.
I know you're not going to rub it in like normal Knicks fans would be spitting on us and throwing shit at us because we're Sixer fans and yelling at us, but you keep it real. Thank you, Coach.
You want to hear something funny? I'm already over that. I moved on.
You got to. You're still in it.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, I get it. There's some things, little things, you might see here or there that, it's interesting, but I mean, I ain't got to rub it in. I mean,
there's enough rubbing it in going around there. So it's crazy. Knicks fans are crazy. I saw a couple shows earlier today. They were talking about it. Some of the former players are like, man, I thought Celtics fans back in the day were crazy. These Knicks fans are insane going everywhere. They took over Philly. They took over that arena. Like late in the game, it was nothing but Knicks fans the whole second half cheering.
Well, I will say this. Honestly, that's because of your boy Joel Embiid.
Oh, yeah.
When he put the challenge out there, he put it out there. So, and New York is like, oh, you're going to put the challenge to us like that? Okay, we're going to show you.
They were like, bet.
Yeah. I mean, look, let's be real. Knicks fans are like Cowboy fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very much so. Like when you suck, you're the worst. You're terrible. You're done. I hate the team. When you're the best in the world. When you're doing good, you're the best in the world. You're the greatest. You're going to go all the way. And that's fandom. I have no problem with that at all. I really don't. I think this is going to be really good semifinals and finals, though. I think this is really heating up. It sucks that 3 of our teams aren't there, but you can't get it all. There's still a lot of news in Philadelphia, though, Mitch, even though they're out of the postseason.
Yeah, but Rios, I gotta get your take on the whole Knicks and Sixers on the outside looking in.
I honestly thought it would be a closer series, but I mean, the Knicks just put belt to ass.
Humble.
Just never let go.
Humbled the Sixers.
I haven't even talked to my friend yet. I was like, yeah, I'm not talking to you right now.
I mean, coming off that Celtics series, even Mitch, we thought at least they'd get one.
Yeah, at least one game, or but you got blown out by 30, like what, 2 of the 3 games?
Yeah, it wasn't even close. That wasn't even a series. And the Knicks now get the benefit of sitting while the other 2 teams might go 7.
And that helps them because they get OG back, for the next round.
The OG coming back is big, but I'm mixed about when people talk about that, because do you want a week off in the middle of the postseason, or do you want to keep rolling when you're rolling? So there's give or take. You can go both sides. I can see with people saying rest helps, but again, if you're on fire, you want to keep playing. That would be my mindset.
So, because I hear that with everyone, and I understand the logic. Let me not say I don't understand it, but the one thing that I don't want to say frustrates me, baffles me is probably the word. When they present this argument for the Knicks and the rest and the concern, but I don't hear anything about OKC. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
OKC is playing well. And look, they went both series 4-0. But, and the San Antonio and Minnesota, I could see it going 7.
7-2, yeah.
So why is it that it could be a problem for New York, but not OKC?
I don't think, like I said, I think it can go either way. I mean, you getting OG back is big. Like, they're not getting Jalen Williams back. But I got a take on that. And Mitch, you'll be happy to know that there's a guy with your name as his last name stepping up over there and taking that spot from Jalen Williams. And that's AJ Mitchell. That dude he's consistently doing really well. So I think he's got 3 games in a row with 20 plus or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't ask for more when you lose one of your stars for a new emerging star just to come out of nowhere when you're in the playoffs. It's amazing.
Right. Yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah. So, guys, let's just get right into it. I know everyone else wants to talk about it. So, Sixers and Daryl Morey have parted ways after what just happens to be like a whole lot of how do I even say this? Like a terrible showing. There we go. After a terrible showing this season and what he did. So.
I've been saying that they weren't supposed to make the postseason. They weren't supposed to come out of the play-in, and they weren't supposed to beat Boston. So these people saying, yes, it was a bad way to go out, but it wasn't a horrible result. Like people,
I said the season is the victory.
It's fanatics that are out there, not you. I'm just saying we've said it, but now they're like panic mode. Oh, fire everybody. Wait, we just had a really good end to the season that wasn't expected. And there's a bright future with young stars. Like, I got a weird take on the future of that team. Like, I really think that it doesn't matter who the GM is or if the coach comes back. They need to make big moves. And no one's going to want. And I've been an advocate of saying Embiid and PG are staying. There's no way they're going. Those contracts are too big. They haven't performed. They're injury prone, et cetera, et cetera. But I've seen, and I think you throw everything at Embiid to Sacramento and bring Sabonis in. You do whatever you can to send PG to Golden State and bring Jimmy Butler back. Now, Butler's hurt. He ain't going to play for a while, but you bring him back. That appeases the Nick Nurses that wants the veterans and that shit there. And then you build around that because Sabonis is more of a center that would keep the pace with Maxey and VJ other than Embiid. And Embiid, he's ball dominant. He did it the whole postseason. He's great when he's healthy, but you can't count on him. Moving those two players is virtually impossible, but I would do everything possible to try to save face. Now, Maxey, think about it. He's been in the league for 5-6 years now. He's not a rookie. You know what I mean? Like, VJ's just starting. And you look at OKC, you look at these other teams that have this wealth of it's hard to keep those players after so long, is what I'm saying. Like, OKC is going to have that problem in a couple of years, too. You got to balance that budget so much. You got to be so careful with it now. And I think, I do think, I was a couple weeks ago, I was saying they're running it back. It's all going to be the same. But with a new GM, you never know. I think they might try to make some big moves. And I think Houston's team might want to do the same thing. You guys are in kind of the same boat. A lot of potential, good stars, but you're missing something. Like what you did this year, just like what we did, didn't work. What do we do to change? How do we get these two franchises to compete? You know what I mean? And that's
So let me ask you this, Blaze. How do you think a new GM coming in would feel that they already got a head coach there? Because some GMs will probably be like, I want my own coach. I want my own guy.
I see that too.
Like,
there's nothing saying that someone doesn't come in, even though they're saying Nurse is coming back next year. You get a new president of basketball operations coming in and say, we're moving on from Nick Nurse. Then you're going to move on from Nick Nurse. So we don't know yet. I mean, I know they're saying right now, I've said it all year. I said Nick Nurse is not a bad coach. He was the wrong coach for that situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think they need to get rid of him, but if they do, I'm not against it. I just think they have a core of young talent that they can build around. Same thing with, the Şengün, Amen Thompson and Shepard and the youth that you got in Houston. And it's kind of weird. I mean, and speaking of youth, I mean, I do want to mention this. I know it's not on the docket,
Hit
but
it.
the NBA lost 2 stars this past week.
Yes.
Jason Collins, the first ever major sport coming out as gay. That's very, very rewardable. He didn't want to. He was afraid. I just watched a documentary on him earlier today, and it's really sad what he had to go through. The abuse, number one, and then, passing away so young. And then Brandon Clark with Memphis losing his life too is just 2 sad stories. And I just want to say prayers, thoughts to all their families, their friends, their teammates, that these are kids gone way too young. And it sucks to see, but it's part of life.
Yeah. Crazy. That's just crazy. I didn't that caught me out of left field.
No, hearing like Ja and the people from Memphis talk about Brandon Clark, I had no idea. I didn't know much about Brandon Clark. I'll tell you right now. But everything. I mean, you're not gonna talk bad about someone just passed away. But man, it sounded like it's just a trouble. Like, you never know. No matter how much money you have, how famous you are, mental health is a big issue. And I just wanted to mention that for the sake of the NBA. It's big news right now, and I feel bad for their families, their teams, their friends, all that stuff.
It is big news. So, Coach, how do you feel about the Sixers moving on from Daryl Morey? I want to get your take on this.
I mean, from all of you guys, it was something that you guys wanted. I'm honestly, if it's the right thing, it's the right thing. But I don't know too much about, all the intricate aspects of what he has done for the Sixers. Most of you guys have painted the picture that he's an atrocity. So it's like, but I don't know, because when I sit and as an outsider looking in, there is talent on this team. And didn't he contribute to that?
I've been saying that, Coach. I will be. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not one of those guys that was always saying fire, 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 fire. Because you got to remind everybody, VJ, some of these other picks that he's the president of basketball operations. You got to give him some credit. But a change was made. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coach.
So, and that's the other thing, because you guys keep saying GM, so I'm confused. Is he the GM or the president of basketball operations?
He's the president of basketball operations. Elton Brand is the GM. He's still here.
So that's so sometimes, like, the president, is he more involved with player acquisitions, or is he more in line with just running the day-to-day operations? So it's a catch-22 when everyone puts player acquisition on him when he's not responsible for it. So if he's the fall guy. He's the fall guy. Someone had to go. You're right, Coach, because a lot of people are saying, well, Elton Brand picked Maxey, not him, or this guy picked or Nurse picked VJ, not him. If Sixer fans wanted it, he's gone, and they're still fucking complaining. And the only thing I say is, why did they want him gone? If you're blaming him for the players and he didn't get the players, I'm sorry, Sixers fans, you guys are being too hard, and you're blaming someone who didn't deserve it. So, but hey, sometimes change is inevitable, and it's what's needed, and there you go. Yep. So. And there you go. If Harden called him all these things, guess what? Fans follow along instead of, I'm sorry, sometimes fans, we as fans are followers. Sometimes we don't sit down and do research and get information before you make a true informed decision, comment, whatever the case may be. I even find myself sometimes, I make a comment, and then later on I look back and I'm like, why did I do that? I should have done this. I should have done more research, So, but when you got a guy like Harden, who may have just been pissed at him and he made an emotional outburst, but it's not true. So, but again, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. So, I just move forward.
Yep. And Rios is over there, like, been there, done this.
Yeah, been on this ride before. He does a good job of getting some players, but at the same time, like, the roster construction, well, at least for the time in Houston, was left a lot to be desired. It was basically live and die about the three, and Didn't work because 27 missed threes in Game 7.
That's what happened with Boston. I'm just saying it works and it doesn't work. But yeah, Morey's gone. Just want to see who's next. Now, Bob Myers, he's interim GM or interim basketball operations right now. And I kind of want him just to take the job. Just take it. Just be yours. I mean, he has the resume. Look what he did in Golden State and all that. So I want him just to keep it. Blaze, how do you feel about that with Bob Myers?
I'm not as critical as upper management as people are, and I know there's a lot of reasons why.
Sure.
Coach might attest this a little more too. With me being a coach in the past, it's like that's the front line. Your head coach is there. You know, he has some say, and but like Coach is saying, we don't know who's making all the decisions. Is it a combined effort of all three of these dudes? You know, is Elton Brand calling all the shots and everyone's got to deal with it? Does Nick Nurse have say in it? Is Nick Nurse, you're running it, but Nick Nurse is the one in the practices with the guys in the trenches every day. You know, he's with them. I'm not saying that the president of operations and the GM aren't in as well, but Nick Nurse is in the trench. He's on the bench with them. He's telling who goes in, who goes out. You know, when I saw him starting to call plays and really structured a team when Embiid came back, when they got through the play-in and handled Boston, I was like, wait, maybe I was wrong about Nick Nurse. So I didn't want them to hastily say, get the hell out of here, Nick Nurse. I think the bigger problem is Embiid and Paul George and the contracts and them being so inconsistent and injury prone. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean,
that's the next step. That is honestly the next step. We just gotta wait and see. In
whether
the draft
they can,
lottery,
like I said, whether they can or not is a big question because of the contracts and the injury concerns. But I have to see them trying. Like they got to be out there trying to throw trades at people and see if anybody bites.
Yeah, I don't know who will. That's the question. But
I wouldn't. If I was any other team, why would you want? Give me one reason why you'd want either one of those guys in those contracts. I mean, Embiid, 50, 60 million the next couple of years.
If you throw draft picks along with them,
that's and when I was talking about Embiid for Sabonis and PG for Butler, that's not straight up. They would have to throw in picks to entice them.
So, and that's the thing. Sometimes it's all right, and you have to look at also possibly project the future because you're going to say, well, if they get rid of these guys, how good are they going to be? When are those picks going to come into play? And with the way the NBA is trying to structure things, where could these picks end up? Because now you can't protect. I mean, what is it? It can't be what top. It's like a certain number. You can't.
It's top 5. You can't have top 3 in 2 years in a row. You can't have top 5 in 3 years. So
it's like okay, well, okay. Not saying the Sixers are going to be bad, but if you get rid of those veteran guys, how well are they going to be? Are they going to be in the playoffs always? Is it possible that they could end up being in the top where we could end up if we trade and get those picks? Could we get it? Could it be a pick swap? I mean, it goes.
That's the sports conundrum right now.
Yes.
Do you suck to try to get better youth? Do you go out and try to get veterans? I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, now that it takes most NBA prospects at least 3 to 4 seasons to actually realize somewhat of their potential. It's not like these guys come straight out of college and are just balling right away. Like, it takes time for a lot of these younger kids now.
Thank you, Lumen. That's why tanking doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Look,
and Missoula's not getting fired, Aiden. If he does, I'd be super surprised. He's one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah,
I will say this. The reason why tanking doesn't work now, if you really strip it back and you really think about it, when Blaze and I were coming up, how long were guys in school? 3-4 years?
Yep.
So it's you now you have 18-year-olds who are then developing where if they were in college, everything that you're trying to develop and put into them, they would get in college. So it's like, now I'm not advocating for kids staying in college because I always believe once you graduate high school, you're an adult, so you should have full ride like everyone else. But this is where, to me, a developmental league comes into play because baseball I'm sorry, baseball does it perfectly. They say either you come out and you go to the minors, or you go to college and you wait 3 years before you can come to the pros.
Look what
That's
happened
what
to the Pacers. Look at the Pacers.
Yes.
They could have made big moves at the halfway point and got into the postseason, but they didn't. They just decided to give up, and and look what happened. They got screwed in the lottery. What can you say?
That's
they got
why,
screwed, but I'm fine with how it happened.
At the same time, we can go back to the Anthony Bennett's and the Jamarcus Russells of the world. It's not a guaranteed top 3 pick, and we can talk about that for hours. It's just
So, to me, it's, you know what? Go back to, I'm sorry, I'm old school, but the old school way was, and look, I'm a Knicks fan. I get it. We got the benefit of Patrick Ewing with the lottery, but if you just left things the way they were, personally speaking, I think things would be, you don't see lottery in the NFL.
No.
You don't.
You don't. And in the NBA, you got these 4 or 5 prospects that are at the top arguing, and there's no guarantee on any of them being great.
Nope.
They all have minor flaws. They're all very young. I mean, if you guys have paid attention to the draft combine at all, AJ DeBonce is blowing the doors off of everybody. He's winning almost every competition. He has a 42-inch vert. I mean, the dude has his head on his shoulders. And I think if I was the Utah Jazz, I trade up to that number 1 pick to get him.
Yeah,
I give them something else. He went to BYU. He loves Utah. He can fall right into that team that has all those 7-footers. I mean,
you got a team of marketing, Ace Bailey, like that's
that's what they're trying to do. That's a rumor happening.
But that's
trying
to convince
that
Darren Peterson's the number 1. Yeah, is Darren Peterson number 1? That's why I'm saying Utah should be throwing a second round in next year's first or something, or a player or something at them. Give them Walker Kessler or a couple people.
Honestly, looks like the real deal.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He really does.
I like
Boozer. I mean, all these other players are going to be really good, but it's hard. It's gambling. Which one is going to be a superstar? We don't know.
Nope.
A lot of people think Acuff has big problems. I think he's in line to be a superstar.
Look, this. Personally speaking, just do where you're at, because like you said, it's not a guarantee. Look at Jalen Brunson. Brunson was a 2nd round draft pick.
SGA, Tyrese.
So it's look, man, if you believe in your ability to develop, that's the problem. I really feel that, in terms of from a coaching perspective, and that's all sports. We're so quick to really win at all costs as quickly as possible, as opposed to developing players and making them as good as best they can. But yes, you're going to have some who are at an elite level coming out of college who, they're just it. Yes, whether it's the, LeBrons, whether it's the Magic, guys like that who play at a short term. Okay, fine. But the reality, look at the percentages, look at the amount of kids who come out. It's like, no, they don't develop. And how many guys go to the G League? I'm looking at the G League, and to me, no disrespect, it's a joke. It's not true developmental the way it's supposed to be.
It should be.
That's why I keep saying hockey and baseball, they do it right.
Sometimes in baseball they stay there for 10 years and they don't make it, or they really have to earn it. And I've been hearing that about Acuff, Arku. Give me a break. Like, someone can't learn to play defense in the NBA. What's the major bitch in the NBA? Nobody plays defense. Everybody shoots threes. The dude is super talented. He's worth a 1st round top 10
I'll counter that. They said the same thing about Cam Thomas coming out of LSU. The kid cannot defend. He can't. Sorry.
I get it. There's been examples of that, but this is a different player. There's nothing telling me that Acuff can't end up being a decent defensive player. That's bullshit. Nobody, you can't judge everything from what they did in college, because you're playing against a bunch of people that aren't going to be in the NBA. You're in different levels of college schools. You got different. It's different.
You also have full zone, so the zone is not like the NBA. So. Exactly. You really are playing in the area as opposed to it in the NBA. It's really it's man principles along with it. So it's a matchup zone. is what I'm trying to say. So
I'm just saying, a player that is known for just being offensive can still do very well
Mhm,
in the NBA.
True,
I mean, look
true.
at Luca.
It's
Even though
also,
I can't watch him.
I think it depends on what team he goes to, too, what culture they have.
Yeah.
True. Yep.
Because you
You
can
throw-
hide a guy on defense with the right scheme. You can hide like a guy like Steph Curry. He's not a good defender at all, but
No, but
good
he's
scheme,
one
they
of the
hide
greatest of all time. That's a great example.
him. They have a great,
Yeah.
scheme, a great scheme that hides him on defense, and he doesn't have to guard the team's best player.
Don't they say the same thing about my boy Jalen? He's a defensive liability. Cat.
They
Their
say that about
defensive line-
Harden. They
And
say that
look what
about
they've
Maxey. I
done.
can go
They've
on and on.
become better. That's my point. They become better players once they grow up and get in the NBA and be around other big superstars, and they can
Schemes,
learn to become
what they
better.
do,
That's all
yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not going to rule him out because he didn't play great defense at fucking Arkansas.
Right. No, he doesn't.
No,
Just
he
stop. Just stop.
Hey,
Just
speaking, going
stop.
back to, hey, Mitch, I don't know what you think about this. New president of basketball operations for the Sixers, Allen Iverson.
They don't want him there.
I don't care. You
Did you
want to
hear
change
what-
the
hold on.
culture? You want to change the culture? Put AI
hear
in
what-
charge.
Did you hear what Iverson
No,
did?
practice.
Bring the back.
Did you hear what Iverson did? Apparently, he gave his tickets to Timothy Chalamet for the Sixers game 3.
I mean,
Sixer fans should be embarrassed for ticket sales, for not buying up those tickets. That's their own damn fault. That's not Knicks
Yeah.
fans. That's their own Sixers fault. And they're,
That was
people-
ugly. That was
That
ugly.
should never happen. Sixers do not deserve.
My bad.
Bring them over to Pittsburgh, and they could be the Pittsburgh Piranhas. Philly don't deserve an NBA team.
My boy Kirk on TikTok, because he went to the game and he said he was going off. He said, "Shame on the Sixers fans."
It is.
He said, I'm a Knicks fan. He said, I'm a Knicks fan. Yes, we took over, but
I'm agreeing with
as a
Perk.
basketball fan, he said he's like, there's no way you should be selling your tickets to the opposing team. Shame on you.
Oh,
Well,
speaking
And then
of,
Embiid comes out
Yeah.
and just goes,
Mhm.
"If you guys need money, I got you."
Speaking of
Yeah.
the stupid,
That's BS.
The ESPN marks and their stupid takes, Stephen A., come on, man. He's the first
What?
one to try for a take today saying Tyrese Maxey should ask for a trade.
Oh, I
It's
saw
tr-
that. I was
Give me a
laughing my ass
fucking
off.
break. Do you realize who Tyrese Maxey is? Do you hear him talk? Do you hear him talk? They're mad at him because he was smiling after the fourth game loss, and the other people were, that's him. You want him to change who he is?
Just the
It's
whole
ridiculous.
thing is just
Like,
laughable.
getting rid of a guy who's been the only reason pretty much that they've competed consistently for 2 years. Give me a fucking break.
You
I
guys
get
fall for the trap. Y'all really
it
do,
is.
man.
That's what it is. He just says
I'm,
stupid
Stephen A.
shit.
I'm not.
Look. Here's the deal, okay? He says stupid, whatever, okay? But if ESPN came to you, Blaze, and said, I'm going to pay you $20 million a year, 5 years, $100 million to stay stupid, so I'm sorry,
I
bro.
would get hair implants first of all and not look like Stephen
Because we
A.
all know $100 million, yo, sign me.
Yeah, money
Because
talks. You're
look,
right.
look, I will say this. I
money
know
talks.
quite a few.
Yes,
I know
I mean, yeah.
quite a few people who either know him or have met him, and they say what you see on TV is not the real Stephen A. It's
character.
not. Look, I always say the same from his time on soap. He's an actor.
He's got little man syndrome. He's a
So-
badass because he's probably been picked on as the little dude that had a hairline when he was 16 back here.
So I'm just like, look. Sometimes I watch it because it's entertaining. I want to be entertained, and there's a lot of us out there who want
Oh,
to
he
be
jumped up and
entertained.
down yelling about, everybody get ready. Here's the top 5 spots for LeBron to land next year. He was
Yes.
jumping
Hey,
around.
But look.
Let me get the Knicks were number
We're
one.
on this show right now talking about him, and there's so many other people talking about him.
I know.
He's
I
doing
thought
his
about
job.
not bringing it up to give him shine, but it was just, and it's not just him. I mean, there's so
Yes.
many Sixers fans
Yes.
and their radio station, which I'm getting now, and the people at Philly radio stations are fucking morons.
Oh, I don't
They
even
really
listen.
are.
I
They're-
don't listen.
It's like they're Stephen A. wannabes. Like everybody wants to be what he's doing with these dumb takes now and saying outrageous shit instead of I don't know. I look at the
They
positives.
want to
and stuff.
get paid because they see what he's doing.
And you-
That's what it boils down.
Yeah,
to.
and I will also
going
admit
viral.
when I'm wrong. I will admit when I'm wrong. And last week I said something, and I'm completely at this point. I'm saying I'm wrong. I was
What
wrong
was it?
about Victor Wembanyama.
Me too. I admit it. I
was
admit
wrong.
it. Yes, thank you, Blaze.
He did a stupid thing with that elbow. But listen, it's just like and people were bitching. He should have got suspended, blah, 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 because it was intentional. It's just like if you rob a candy store for a pack of bubble gum the first time, you're probably going to get a slap in the wrist. You go back and do it again, you're that guy who's now going to pay the price. That was the first time he ever got ejected and did something stupid. So should he have been suspended for an extra game? Maybe. But he comes back and drops 27, 17, 5, and 3 and looks like the alien that's going to take that team right to the damn finals, run through OKC like they did in the regular season. So I was wrong. He is an anomaly. He's an alien.
He's the best player in the league. I'm keep on saying that. He's the best player in the league. Who else is better than him?
He's got this. He's not putting a crown on his head saying he's the greatest. He says he knows he's got a lot more work to do. He knows he needs to bulk up. He needs to get muscle. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. Yes. Here's the thing, kids. He's young still. He's still developing.
I just can't wait for him to get stronger and build up I can't wait for that.
That also does not mean that OKC doesn't romp them 4-0 and roll into the finals. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the playoffs.
And then,
I'm just saying, I was wrong.
And then Rios is here, like, oh, I gotta face this guy. How many times in 20 years? 25 years?
I don't see him playing 20 years.
I gotta give credit to Chet too. Chet has stepped up big time in the absence, along with AJ Mitchell. Chet has stepped up. He's shooting 96% from the paint, and he's shooting 40% from threes. And Dylan Harper is a superstar too.
You know me. You know how I feel about Dylan.
I love the way I've talked about Westbrook, Maxey, my type of players, fast break and attacking the basket. I've seen Dylan Harper do that now in big games. I love his game.
He's really stepped up this playoff so far. He has really stepped it up.
Maturity.
I will say this: everyone now is starting to see what he can do, and I've been seeing him since high school here in Jersey. I mean, and that's also because of his older brother Ron. When they were he was at Rutgers, so of course it was easy for me seeing it here in Jersey. That's why it's like, okay, y'all, me, I'm fine with. I've seen it. Him, Ace Bailey, I've seen it firsthand, and they don't.
I just think we're setting up for some really good Eastern and Western finals. These two series that might go 7, someone's coming out hot. The other two teams, the Knicks and OKC, are red hot, waiting just to destroy someone again. So it's going to be super. I love the way it's set up. Even though my team's not in it, I love the way this playoffs is set up. I would love to see 7-7-7-7. Yeah.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will say it. And everyone, y'all can kill me. People talk about, the Knicks should want Cleveland. No, I want Detroit. Why? Because I'm a competitor first and foremost. Plain and simple. I want the best. If they're the best, bring them up, line them up. Let's go.
You want to say I went through number 1, number 3. I went through 3 great teams to get here.
Exactly.
Not like when they talk about who was it? Indiana last year. Oh, they got lucky and made to the finals. You still got to earn it. But you're right, Coach. You want to beat the best to get there. I'm with you 100%.
What is up, Leaf? How's it going, man?
Ultimate. I love my brother, but he's the ultimate Knicks hater. He loves it. He loves trolling Knicks.
Who's his team? The Nets.
Nets. Yeah. So
you got to if you're Nets, Knicks.
Leaf,
I get it.
Leaf, get DMs with me because I got to get you on the Hardcore Sports Network, bro. I got it. What is up, man? How's it going? How's it going? Appreciate that. But Laker Nation, enjoy that L. Enjoy that L.
Something I've learned. I have not hated to my full potential. Dylan Brooks. Sir.
That was. I mean, that was funny. That's a meme. Him sitting there just grinning with all the gold teeth, gold around, gold, and just laughing at LeBron at the free throw line.
I'm like, I am not hating to my full potential.
Ultimate trolling.
Yeah.
What is up, dude? What is up, man? How's it going? Yeah. Irrelevant. Yeah, he's actually a part of our network. What is up, man? How's it going? Watch Spurs, Devin Vessel. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, I can't wait for the Spurs.
Wait a minute. I have to ask because I heard something that I was like, "What's his name on the Spurs? Was with the Sixers too? Like someone was going down, and they were like, these guys who played for the Sixers are
Penny.
Yeah,
Penny.
I'm like,
he was undrafted.
He was undrafted, and he was on our summer league team.
And he didn't do well for the Sixers. So why are people, he could have done on McCain?
Well, again, I didn't know
I
it was
go
just
on and
the
on.
way it was just the way the story went. So I'm just like, because I
Culture.
thought you drafted him. So, but he's undrafted. Okay,
Yeah.
I get
Culture,
it.
Team. You put 95 different players out there with OKC or the Spurs. They automatically jump a level because of upper management, history, culture, everything.
Spurs and the third, they're great at developing players. Look at all the guys they brought. Like all those guys are homegrown. Outside of SGA, all those dudes are homegrown.
Oh yeah.
And to see, like I keep going back to AJ Mitchell, not you, Mitch, but to see a player like that, that's what you need to become a champion.
And he was a second-round
Thank
pick.
you.
He looks like he's going to be a guy. Like I don't think they'll be able to keep him because it's just a crowded front court.
But we remember talking about Bruce Brown 2 years ago.
I will say this. Okay. Because you're right. It is hard keeping certain players, but the way the money is coming into the league, it doesn't surprise me if, you know what, like these teams, because everyone says, well, they're signing these players, blah, blah, blah. But doesn't the salary cap keep increasing? So now you're getting these players at yesterday's prices.
You wish,
so
MSK.
It's a catch-22. It really is a catch-22. So if you can sign them early, and when the market goes up, then it's like you turn around and look back. Oh, damn, they was smart. They got them at an affordable price. So I'm like, well, let's wait and see to what they do. Now, again, to their benefit, they have all those draft picks, so they can, in a sense, afford to let certain players go because you can have draft picks come in, high draft picks, develop them, playing with other veteran guys. So it's a catch-22. But I'm like, I look at it. I mean, if Hartenstein goes, is it really a big loss to them?
They'll just draft your boy Mara and fill the spot right away because they got to pick high enough to get him.
So it's like all right, well, they are.
They're going to get
Landenberg.
And they're similar players too. They could definitely do it.
So it's. I just want to see what happens with the salary cap as we go. And to see how it goes. And they may lose a player or two, but I'm going to say, is it SGA? Is it Chet? Is it what's his name?
Jalen Williams.
Is it any of those guys? I'm going to be like,
because if you give me the opportunity to pick any of those, it's SGA number one. I mean, he's MVP. And then Chet's really coming through. I would say Chet maybe, but I would like to keep those two. The other Jalen Williams, look what they're doing without him. They did it during the regular season without the Jay Williams.
Leaf. You didn't. Leaf. Again, you did not hear what I said. I said if it was me.
If it was him.
Coach Ed is a competitor. I don't run away from top channel. I want to play number one. If I could play number one, if I'm in the NBA and I could play Oklahoma City 82 games, that's who I want to play.
That's how you get better.
If Indiana won the title last year, everyone would be talking about an asterisk because they didn't beat the best teams in the East. Look what they do to the Lakers because of the bubble. It's like people are just waiting to throw an asterisk on a championship and say you didn't beat the best team, or the team you beat lost their best player from an injury or something. They're just waiting for an excuse. So
that's why when the Rockets won 95, like they went through the gauntlet. They were a 47-win team. They were a 6th seed, and they beat all these 60-win teams.
And didn't they go 7 games? As much as I hate Indiana, I have to respect. They even went 7 games with them. So it's like,
got Halliburton.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, I got to respect their game. So hopefully this year we smack
their upper management made mistakes in the offseason, dumping a center, trading a center, not making moves to try to compete this year and straight up tanking. And then look what happened. They got shafted.
The Pacers are still looking good, though. They got Halliburton, Siakam, and Zubac, and they still got a good bench.
They still got a good team, a really good team. I think losing Matherin hurts a lot.
Matherin, that was a big one. Yes.
They had that Nembhard, Matherin. They had that trio of like 3 or 4 players that could come off the bench and be phenomenal, and that was the difference in the postseason last year.
Oh, my God, yeah. All right. Blaze, it's a team you got to give credit to, and that's the Cavs. They were down 0-2, and it came back. They tied it 2-2.
Like I said earlier, I could see that going 7. it is that competitive. I think both of the teams do show some weakness in this.
I'll give credit to Donovan Mitchell. He's really stepped it up this last 2 games.
He got to.
Good Mitchell, not you.
Because last year he dropped the ball. Last year he needed to take that ball and run last year.
Yeah.
And I'm always critical of him, but when you got Harden on your team in the postseason, he got to snap out of what he does, or else you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because you never know if he's going to drop 40 or if he's going to drop 10 turnovers and 4 points. You never know what you're going to get with him.
The problem with the Cavs is very simple. They don't win on the road in the playoffs. That's it. And
right.
Detroit has home court. Even the Knicks, if they're playing the Knicks, if they do happen to get there, they have to win these road games. They have to. And even if they get to the finals and they're playing one of the other teams in the West, you got to win on the road. If you can't win on the road, I'm sorry.
That's why I want them both to go 7, because I want both of those scenarios that we talked about earlier to clash. You got the Knicks and OKC, well rested, arguably the best teams right now, how they're playing, and you got 2 teams that are going to be coming in hot off of a 6 or 7 game series. So we're going to see the rested team versus the hot team, and I can't wait. I mean, that just spells great series for me. But at the same time, they could be 4-0 series. We don't know. In the NBA, like I said this weeks ago, you could lose by 30 and then win the next 4 games. There's no rhyme or reason in the postseason. Some teams, like Coach said, are better at home, but there's also teams that are better all the time away. I mean, it's weird. It's no rhyme or reason. And that's the competitiveness that I want. I don't want to come to the postseason and go, we know who's winning this year. I mean, it looks like it should be OKC, but we don't know, because you look back at how the Spurs handled them in a regular season.
Yeah.
That's what makes that so intriguing to me. Like, if you ask me, I want to see Detroit, New York, and I want to see OKC and San Antonio. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Would I be mad if it's the other 2, Cleveland and Minnesota? No. If they play well enough, they earn it.
They have the playoff experience. The Spurs don't. That's the one thing that it works in their favor. They've been there before.
And last week, I thought that would matter, but I kind of changed my watching what Wemby does. I'm sorry. He changes the entire game when he's on.
Here's the thing, though. If it goes 7 games, how does San Antonio handle the pressure of a 7th game? Because it's different. Minnesota has been there. They know how to handle it. So, and you got a young team there in San Antonio. Wemby, I get it, but if it's a close game and it comes down the line, is he going to hit that money shot?
Yeah, that's why I said it could. Hey,
Sushi's amazing. Who doesn't like sushi?
I like it.
I love it.
It depends on what type, because I don't do no eel.
Come on, Coach.
Nah, bro. Look, a California, the strip one, raw fish. Nah, B, I can't.
I'm all shellfish. I'll eat sushi, but it's got to be crab, lobster, or shrimp.
It's like my steak. Everyone else talks about medium rare, and look, man, I want mine well. The lowest it'll be medium well. I gotta have I can't do no red meat. I can't eat no red meat.
You're making me hungry.
Hey, to each their own.
Exactly.
Yeah, some people like it bloody. Some people like it burnt. Some people like it in between.
Look, I didn't eat no. Oh, I can't say it on this. No. You said it bleeding. I can't eat nothing that's bleeding. No.
Going downtown. That's the pink tacos.
Yeah.
I actually want to bring up a Leafs comment here. We talked about the Pacers, but there's so many other teams that are going to be really good next year with their future, where they're going.
Wizards could go worse to first next year if their players ball out. You never know. That's why I love the parity in the NBA.
Everything is look, man.
Good parity in the league right now.
I will respect the Pacers as much as I hate them.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Orlando. What are they doing with their coach? And so, y'all know I've been talking about Orlando for the longest while. Now you're gonna get a different coach, so can they bring it? Can a new coach bring out the best in that team? So it's like,
if you get Franz Wagner back next year,
yes.
If you get the right coach to elevate Banchero, That could be a
Thank you.
dangerous team next year.
I really hope that some of these anti-tanking rules and stuff actually work. I really do.
Yeah.
Where we give
yeah.
teams, can you imagine? Like I said that last week, I was like, can you imagine getting this level of play? Not all 82 games, but more of the 82 games. I would love that.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of 10 teams tanking.
Look, we could sit here. Look, to be honest with you, I'd be surprised. AD, yeah, I think he's getting moved.
Dude, I hate to say that too, without even ever playing.
Atlanta is a team that I'm going to be watching next year. If they can get them one true player in with that group there,
that's another team.
You may see the reincarnation of the Dominique Wilkins era with Dominique, Spud, Doc Rivers when he was playing with them. I know you guys hate Doc Rivers, but he was a baller as a player.
I don't.
So
I do.
You know, yeah.
I mean,
I didn't watch him when he played, so
they got Alexander Walker, Dyson Daniels, great on defense. You got Buddy Hield, who can shoot the lights out when he's hot. Jalen Johnson really blew up this year. You got Kuminga, who I think will make a big step next year because the cuffs are off of him now.
Yeah,
Okongwu is solid. Reza Shea needs to fall. He needs to develop.
Center. They need a low post. They need true low post.
He gets better, and they get a good draft pick. That team is going to compete.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, okay. See, next year, I'm looking for the East to start to step up a little bit, and let's see what happens in the West.
Well, LeBron will be in the East next year too, so then you'll have him over here too.
Nick,
I gave him credit, whether you like him or not. It does shift a lot if he comes over to the Cavs.
Nick, I had a gift for you, but unfortunately, I can't do it this weekend. No. I made something. I made something for him in terms of halftime, but you know.
Was it a goat with halftime's face on it?
Man. Damn.
I mean, come on. I know Nick pretty well. You got to have cake on his face, too.
Oh, God.
Shout out to halftime getting 2K subs, too. Big shout out to him for everything. He's been busting his ass this past year. Working, dealing with Mrs. Halftime, and having to go through that, having 2 kids, and also streaming like crazy. Props to Halftime for what he's done the last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I made the theme song. I know. he likes the theme song too. So.
Oh my God,
man.
I hate to say that, Nick. I love you, dude, but I'm gonna make a new term for you. You know, when people are really loving somebody, they call it dick riding. I'm gonna call it Nick riding. For how much you love Halftime.
Damn.
I love you.
That's
real.
But I can't say Dick, but if I say you're Nick riding again.
That was a good one, man.
I'm sorry, I just thought of that and I had to say it.
That's a good one, Nick riding. I like that. I like that.
Oh my God. Yeah, Hornets team, their coach got extended. I'm excited for the Hornets next year. I'm excited for basketball next year.
Even
As
Boston.
long as LaMelo Ball doesn't drive anywhere by himself, they'll be fine next year.
Yeah, right.
Drive behind
and I don't see teams like Boston and other of them teams falling off. I think they might try to move Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I think
you're going to get a haul. You're going to get a great player or a bunch of picks or something for him. And they have a
Jaylen Brown to the Rockets.
They need to solve that 3 and die stuff.
You're going to hate me for saying this, and I do not want to see it happen.
What?
But I think it's going to be Brown for Giannis.
I
got that feeling. I get because
do you want to go to a team that's rebuilding? Do you want to go to a team that sucks? Do you want to go to a team that might be good? No, I'm talking about Miami.
All
these other teams, Golden State. You know, all these other teams he's rumored. Or do you want to go to Boston, who's right there?
Yes, agreed.
If I was Giannis, I would.
That's the team, and you put him on Boston.
I think Tatum and Derek White automatically go up higher in my opinion.
Yeah. Pritchard, he can run the pick and roll. He plays they play great defense over there. He gets the rebound, kicks it up. Man, I would hate it. Yeah, Nick. My middle name is Ramel. So Mel is for short for Ramel.
I like it.
Yeah, love it.
I love it. But Rozelle from the Roots, not Ramel. Rozelle from the Roots was my boy.
Actually, my dad named me after Edwin Rommel. Because my middle name is Rommell. So
Okay.
my dad is military. He likes the tactics. It's not the politics, it's the tactics. And my first name is Edwin Rommel. So there you go.
I'm rooting for game sevens, Nick. I'm rooting for game. I love game. I just talked about it earlier.
That's two words in sports. Game 7.
I want those two remaining semifinals to go 7, and I'd love to see Eastern and Western finals go 7 too. Even the finals. I mean, I know I'm asking for a lot, but I love game 6s are great too, because somebody's on the fence, back against the wall, and someone's trying to put them away.
Yeah, I really like what the Raptors did this year. Really do. I had them up high in the beginning of the year. I had them like in the 5th seed.
I didn't know that Quickly was out, because I was like, when I saw, I was like, wait a minute, Quickly's not playing, and I'm like, he's a important. Yeah, I know he's a Kentucky.
Where'd he go to college?
Yeah.
I gotta shout out my boys when I can. I mean, I'd love to see. If you ask me right now what I want to see in the finals, I want to see Knicks Spurs. I don't know why. That's just the first thing comes to my mind. We saw OKC. I think the Spurs will have to, like we talked about last week. I'm not totally going against what I said last week. It's going to be tough as hell for them to come out of nowhere. And listen, as much as the Spurs handled OKC in a regular season, don't you think OKC wants to redeem that? Yeah. And beat the piss out of San Antonio in the postseason? Say, I don't care what you did in the regular season. Who's in the finals? So
I would love that matchup. Y'all know why I love that matchup.
Dylan Harper versus your boy Harper and Brunson and
no. Go back to 1999, 2000.
Yeah.
Who did the Knicks lose to in the finals?
Yeah.
Spurs beat the Knicks.
A revenge game. Yep.
Yes. So
I wouldn't be mad at OKC Knicks.
Chaos it'll be in New York City.
I'm rooting for the Knicks in the East now, big time. Because then like Coach said, then we could say, yeah, the Sixers got swept, but we got swept by the Eastern champions. You know what I mean? I think Knicks they're gonna match up better with the other two teams. Anybody comes out the other side than Toronto or Cleveland does.
Yeah, I said that whoever wins the series between Sixers and Knicks are going to the finals in the East. So I'm like, I'll take the Knicks. I'll take the Knicks in that. I did have the Celtics.
Those are the most Kentucky players. I'll root for them.
Oh, wait a minute.
Everybody has one.
That's what I thought. Everybody has
pretty much everybody has one. I think there's 17 teams that have a player from there. We talked about that earlier.
Wait a minute. I saw something online that I don't know how
Jaylen Brown earlier. We said it's probably going to be Brown for Giannis. But do you think Boston has to throw more at them? I think.
Yeah, they probably
got to be a multi-team. It's got to be a multi-team trade. It just has to.
Brown in a first, you wouldn't take that if you were Milwaukee?
If I was Milwaukee, no, I want more.
You wouldn't take
Brown. If I
was
was Milwaukee, I want more.
What about you, Coach? Would you, if you were Milwaukee, would you take Jaylen Brown and a first-round pick?
We just saw Desmond Bain.
That's a matchup. Yeah, if I'm Boston, I'm not giving up more than that. Not because.
I don't think they're going to give up more.
That's why I want multiple teams. That's why I'm like, okay, you go here, you go here.
Atlanta's the one I've seen in that trade. That Atlanta throws a couple people around to make that work, but I don't like you guys are saying. I don't think you need a third team. If they're willing to, if Boston's willing to give up a first, that's the question.
Yeah,
they should be.
But knowing their track record, them fleecing other teams.
Mitch, the counter is that Giannis also has injury history, so it's like, and Brown is a younger player, so you're not going to get multiple first rounders for him, even with.
You're not getting Desmond Bain.
No,
I can't believe
he was the best player for the Magic in the playoffs.
Here it is. This is what I saw.
He's the standard in big trades now.
I wonder if this is true. I saw this online. It says since 1947, every NBA final has featured at least one former Knick. A 79-year streak, and it's still alive with Hartenstein, Randall, and Cornette in the West.
Huh.
Yeah. That would be something.
I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking about it, and you start to go back and you look.
I was wrong. 21 teams have a Kentucky player on their roster.
Mm-hmm.
21 out of Jesus. Hey,
Right.
I gotta love it while I can. It doesn't happen all the time. That's like back in when
Blaze,
UCLA had that in the 80s. Like there was UCLA players
it
everywhere.
ain't
because they
happening that
won
much.
the whole 70s.
It ain't happening that much longer, Blaze.
No,
I'm sorry.
that's why I'm using it now to my
It
ability.
might now start to be Arkansas. So
Yeah.
Coach, let me ask you this.
Or it could be here.
yeah,
So my dad always made this comparison, and I just want to get your take on it. He would
Mhm.
always say that Cade Cunningham is a bigger version of Jalen Brunson.
Who was?
Do you agree with that or no?
no, I don't. And
Okay.
here's the reason why. Cade Cunningham is not as good as a 3-point shooter as Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
Okay. I think he
know.
means by that just like the aggression type. I think he
Drawing
needs
the
like
drawing fouls and so on and so forth. Okay, I could see
yeah,
that.
I think he's going that route.
They got some similarities, but I would think of them as different types of players.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if you had said SGA and Cunningham, I could see that as opposed to Brunson. And I'm not talking about the height. I'm just
Right.
because
He's not talking about he's just
style,
talking about the
man. Yeah.
intensity and all that
I
stuff.
think
Yeah.
Cade's one of those point guards that should be a 2. I think Maxey's a point guard that should be a 2. I think Steph Curry's a point guard that should be a 2. I mean, there's a lot of those. That's my opinion.
There's no dude. Like everyone can
That's
play
what I mean,
any
like-
position they want.
Brunson's more of a facilitator. I mean, he
Yeah.
controls the pace of the game. When you
He's
watch
a
Brunson control the pace of the game, everyone follows. He's a great
Brunson
leader.
is a true lead
Leader.
Yes.
guard.
But is
So-
Cade that type of leader? We don't know yet. He hasn't
Not
been
yet. Not yet.
Now, if he blows up and runs through and then runs through the Knicks, maybe we have to change maybe Cade can be that guy. But until he does,
I mean,
Brunson's
that's what
went through
playoffs.
the trenches
Yeah.
to get here too.
They developed their identity as world beaters.
Yeah.
We said it earlier too. Brunson didn't come up as he's going to be a legend coming out of college. He was shit in Dallas.
Well,
You got
Jay,
traded for
Jay,
nothing, and then look at him now.
He found his place, and now he's a superstar.
his coach said it coming out of Villanova. He said he knew Brunson was a leader. He's like, what you're seeing now is no surprise. He said he saw that with him in Chicago, which is why he recruited him. So and he was a dog in high school. He really was. It's just that his height. That's what has hurt him. His height. If Brunson is 6'4" or bigger, believe you me, he's easily top 3, top 5 in the league.
Oh, he'd be dangerous if he was bigger. He's dangerous
Exactly.
now.
So and then you add in the fact that he's a clutch, because not many guys are clutch shooters.
That's the difference.
He relishes that, where a lot of guys run away from it. I'm sorry, they do.
Yep. And he's that coach on the floor too that we always
Yeah.
talk about, a guy who can, rally the troops.
Exactly.
Yeah, Boston missed the Horford in the holidays and the people that got him there.
Drew
2 years ago.
Holiday, let me tell you this. When the Bucks traded him, the Bucks went down. When Drew Holiday went to Boston, and then now he got traded again, Drew Holiday's been an X factor everywhere he goes.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Mhm.
Drew Holiday,
Hall of very good, not Hall of Fame.
borderline. Borderline.
I mean, he would have to be on like 2 more championship teams or something. But I mean, seems like you just said, he seems to always be a guy who can raise his level of competition, especially in the postseason when it's needed most.
Oh yeah, yeah. For Drew, look where he is now with Portland, right? You got him, Dame Lillard back. You got my guy, Danny Avdija. You got Portland is going in a good spot right now.
He's played for 17 years, Drew Holiday too. So he's
Yeah,
about
and where
done.
did he start?
What?
Where did he start?
Philly.
Yeah, and then we traded
I-
him to get Nerlens Noel.
I think what we are saying in terms of their play, they're comparable
Yeah.
as opposed to Brunson
More
and
so,
Cade.
yes.
That's really what it is. If you look at their stature, they're plus more. They're better also within the 2-point range, the mid range, as opposed to playing deep. Brunson can play deep at playing with the 3 balls. So it's not taking it of who would win. Out of 11 times, it's more of their playing style and their build and how they play. They play pretty much the same. They really do.
SGA had a nice quote earlier today too, and he was talking about people who criticize all of his free throws and stuff, and he goes, most of them are my haters. So if I was them, I would hate me too. And no one complains about, LeBron's free throws. Other people go back to Kobe and stuff like that. I mean, it happens, but he claps back. I mean, I give him credit for that instead of just, plus he shows it on the floor. But it is ridiculous the shit he does, but a lot of them do that bullshit.
Look, it's been like, Blaze, that it's been like that going back, because we used to see it with MJ. How many times would we complain, damn, he's going to the line way too much, he's drawing too many daggone fouls? Okay, that's basketball.
Yep.
That's
I don't buy the free throw discrepancy argument at all. I never do. People go at the end of the game, they had 35 free throws and we had 15. Well, you fouled more. Like there could be some where the referees are given, extra fouls here. It happens. But I'm just saying, in general, that's a horrible argument.
I will counter that with Tim Donahue. We have seen him.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's an aberration. I'm sorry. That's an aberration.
And refs do make-up calls when they fuck up and realize it and stuff. I know that. I've seen that.
But in general, they should not. Well,
in general, a team that comes out and says they had so many more free throws than us, and then 2 games later, it could totally flip-flop. I mean, it's just a matter of how the game goes.
Noel did drop in a draft. Yeah, he did drop, and then we took him after we traded Drew Holiday. So, yeah.
And as a Kentucky guy, I didn't think Noel was going to be that great, so I was surprised.
Oh, really?
He had size in college. He never really did super athletic stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't a dominating presence.
No. And that's me being real. I just said I didn't think he would.
Everyone was shocked when the Sixers took him at like 7 or whatever pick he was.
Well, they were trying to find the next KG, those big, tall guys that could do everything. Yeah. That was that time where those big, tall, lanky guys were just starting to show they can compete. And, they thought he was one of them, but he's not. He wasn't. It was a bust.
Yeah.
He was just on a really good college team.
Yeah. So, who you guys got tonight? Cavs Pistons, Game 5.
I'm going Detroit.
Right now, I have to go.
It's in Detroit, right? It's in Detroit, right?
Yep.
I have to go with the home team because nobody has won on the road.
Yeah, it's Pistons tonight, I would think.
The Cavs are on a roll. The Cavs are on a roll tonight. Donovan Mitchell's been playing out of his mind.
They haven't won on the road.
I'm going with the Cavs.
I think Pistons win tonight with physicality.
I can see that.
If they're physical like they normally are, Cavs won't be able to compete.
Here's the issue with this game. To me, it's been about Mobley because he hasn't played, the way he's capable of. And
he was last year's defensive player of the year. Where is he at?
And even scoring wise, I mean, he's very inconsistent right now. So I thought with James Harden, it would have Allen. He's embraced it, but I thought he would have been one that would have embraced it also because
Harden Cavs win tonight. I can definitely see them winning Game 6, Malik. I mean, they got back at home. They could find a way to win tonight. They could creep out Game 6. Hell yeah!
Cleveland would be crazy. That energy would be. You ain't gonna have no MSG South. I'm sorry.
No, but as soon as mark my words, as soon as the Cavs are eliminated, whether it's Detroit or New York, the LeBron stuff's just going to flood everywhere.
Oh, my God.
As soon as they're eliminated, mark my words. You guys see him going anywhere else? I know there's other teams thrown around, but do you see LeBron going anywhere else?
What does he want? I'm going to say this.
New York.
I don't see him ever. No, they got him in a Philly uniform everywhere.
Why would he come to New York? In what capacity? He's not. Is he going to come off the bench?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Just said the other day.
He was always that was always a.
He just said the other day, I took a backup role when I was third option, which I've never been in my entire life, and now I got thrown back in the first. And he wanted all the credit for it. He's never giving his teammates credit. It's not on the floor stuff. He's fucking great on the court. It's all this extra bullshit that's not needed.
Leaf, you don't know me, bro.
You don't know Coach. I know Coach. Coach.
Leaf, bro.
Why would they not want anything to do with Detroit?
No. He's talking about it. I would, because he's telling me, saying that I don't want to play the best. Let me tell you something, bro. You see this? And that's with me competing against the number one team in all of minor league semi-pro football. This is my dynasty ring, bro. I don't run away from competition. So now if you want to talk about everyone else, fine. But that's not what I want to do. Bro, excuse me. Leaf, I'm telling you point blank. In 40 plus years of being involved in sports, whether a player or a coach, I've had as a coach or a team executive, I've had 7 losing seasons, man. I'm a winner. I know who the hell I am. Don't ever tell me that I don't want to go up against the best. Yes, I do.
That's
Hey.
just
Like I told you, I was a Lakers fan before I was a Knicks fan. Man, that's all I know is how to win.
How are the Celtics fans feeling about we want Boston and they made fun of it?
But
You always want the best team. You always should always want the best team. That's the problem with kids and young people.
We going at it, bro. We going at it next time.
That want to lose and replace.
I mean, look at the Giants. Perfect example. New York Giants. There's a perfect example.
Thank you.
Perfect example.
If we didn't want to
Even
play
though I
against
hate
the
it to this
best,
day, but I still hate it.
yeah. So we going at it, bro. You and I, we gonna go at it. Whether I come on your show, whether I come on Leaf is the League, I'm gonna come. We going at it, bro. Because you can't tell me I don't want to go up against competition, bro. You don't know me.
The Celtics are a Leaf. I don't even know you, but the Celtics have a championship in the last 3 years. When is the last Nets championship?
Started with that. Oh, please don't.
Speaking of Brooklyn, actually.
You're going to call the Celtics a joke? I'm a Sixer fan complimenting the Celtics, for fuck's sake.
Hold on. Speaking of Brooklyn, we're actually going to start a Brooklyn podcast on the Hardcore Sports Network. It's called the Borough Breakdown. That is going to start May 22nd. It's going to be next Friday with my guys Jason and Evans Pittsburgh. So they're going to be talking Nets, Mets, and Yankees.
I give all players that play in the New York area credit for dealing with the fans, the area. It's tough. It's not easy to play in New York, any sport. So I give a lot of credit to all the New, and I'll even include you New Jersey people that claim to be New York.
Oh, hey, wait, because Mitch is South Jersey, right? Well, I mean, and
I've already given him at halftime the shit about
Pittsburgh. Wait a minute, Lee.
Hey, I'm in Pennsylvania. You're not even in the same state as the
But you
Sixers,
in Pittsburgh. You're in
not.
Pittsburgh. You're halfway across the state, bro.
I'm in the same state.
No. Look. Where I live at in West Orange, I'm 20 minutes from New York City. 20 minutes.
My driver's license
I'm
says
30 minutes away from Philly. I'm 30 minutes away from Philly.
Bro, stop, Blaze.
I know I'm playing.
Stop.
So it's
It's
like
New York tri-state.
Maryland
New York
stuff. It's so I know.
Yeah, it's tri-state. That because you could also say can Southern Connecticut. It's
sure.
Yeah, it's a regional thing. We all get New England. Look at New England. Think about it. They got all of New England. So it's like
True.
Dallas. Think about Dallas.
And I've always been one. You don't have to be a fan of where you're from. You might be a fan of Golden State because you love Steph Curry and you're from New York. It doesn't. I mean, you can be a fan of anybody. I've never been a criticism.
I still hate that. Like, if you're a fan of a player, be a fan of that player, not the team.
Isn't it like 2 hours? Isn't it an hour and a half, 2 hours?
It's it depends on how fast you go. It's one shot. It's one road to get to Cleveland straight up. But it can I've gotten there in 2 hours. I've gotten there in 3 hours. Depends on who's driving.
Well, in Houston, you can drive an hour and you're still in the city of Houston.
That's why. I mean, technically, Cleveland's closer to me than Philly.
Yeah,
but I was also a huge Barkley and Iverson fan. So how can I not like that team? It's a team.
Besides my city being big, my state is big. I can drive for 11 hours. I'm still in the state of Texas.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What about states that have multiple teams like that?
Texas, California, those states are.
When I lived in Indiana, I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I had Lions fans. They were 2.5 hours away. I had Colts fans. They were an hour and a half away. I had Bears fans. They were 30 minutes away. So it's right in northern Indiana is like you had fans from 4 different teams, basically.
Yeah, you're almost like New York because New York
it was weird out there. It really was.
Think about it. You got 3 hockey teams. You got 2 football teams, 2 baseball teams, 2 basketball teams,
Yeah.
a women's basketball team, soccer. You got 2 male soccer teams.
The
So,
North
yeah.
Revolution and what was the other one?
The Red Bulls.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I feel bad for like markets, Memphis.
Oh, damn, Leaf.
You know, all
I didn't
these
know
other
that.
ones.
Oh
yeah.
wow. I thought he
Yeah.
was from Brooklyn. I did not
No,
know
he just
that.
moved. He just moved
Oh.
to Texas. So
Because there's so
okay.
many areas that maybe have one within 3 states.
my middle daughter is about to move over there next month down into the Houston area, and she's still, Daddy, please come, please move with me, please move. Her and her fiance, and I'm like, I'm a Jersey boy. I've been in Jersey since 1970. I don't know. It's like go to another state.
I will say you will love the food though. Food culture down here is top notch.
Okay, so is the food culture in the New York, New Jersey area. Think about
Different.
it.
This is a different. Yeah, but I would love to go to Memphis and eat. I love to go to New Orleans and eat. I love to go to Dallas and Houston and eat.
You're right.
There's a lot. Southern barbecue. I've had it, but I haven't had it from the South.
I will say this:
well, there's Texas barbecue, and then there's everybody else. So there is no comparison.
Are cool. I have family.
Tex-Mex, I love. Haven't had it from down there though.
Outside around LA, so I know all about Cali. Trust me. So, but Texas, one thing I do want to try is the brisket, because I have heard there's no way else. You may have had it other places, but
I'm a Southern chili guy too. I don't like beans in my chili, but I hear down there they don't put beans in their chili.
No,
that's not type of chili I like. Texas chili.
Really?
Beans. There's enough beans in everything else. All the Mexican food down there. Yeah, chili without beans. I've always
thought. I always thought chilies were supposed to have beans.
Not in the South.
No. Once you try it without beans, there's no going back.
I love it without beans.
Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this show here. Another good one. Thank God Daryl Morey's gone. But other than that, guys, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Ghost, you got your show tonight?
Yeah, Heart of the City, me and NYG. So, get in, do our show, and then, still stuff to talk about. Got Coach's Corner tonight, so
there you go.
I'll be talking about the Liberty. Damn it, lost last night. Damn it.
Was that the buzzer beater that they're showing?
Yes.
It was a fucking brick.
Yes.
Went off the side of the backboard and fell into the girl's hands, and nobody boxed out.
No, she beat I think she beat MJ to the spot to get it and put it up right at the last second.
It's not a great buzzer beater though, people. Let's be real.
It's worse
great buzzer beater
because
would have been if the 3 went in.
Blaze, New York was up by 14 points at one time. So
I'm seeing the highlight everywhere, a big, huge buzzer beater. And I'm like, it was a brick.
Well, speaking of the W, Juju Watkins to Houston next year. Calling it now.
Blake, you ready? 2029. Philly, WNBA. Yeah. You know who
those who love it, go for it. Those who love it, go for it.
Yeah. You know who will own it, Blaze? Josh Harris.
I don't care. I don't care about upper management like Philly people do. There's this obsession with hating upper management for the Phillies, for the Eagles. They always hate their upper man. They could hire, I don't even know, Jesus Christ. They hate him.
Mitch, the upper management of the Liberty own the Brooklyn Nets. And I love that management. I love that ownership group because they have done a masterful job in the WNBA. So doesn't always have to be about.
I've never been in a room with people that are upper management of any major sport, so I don't have any business criticizing them. That's my take.
Oh, I have.
I have not sat in on a meeting for a professional team to find out how they operate. So to criticize how a GM, a president, or sometimes even a head coach in the professional world it's not my place to do it. I have zero experience talking to professional owners, GMs. So who am I here to criticize? Just all I see is what the media gives me. And Media, please. I don't buy
Yeah.
into that hate for upper management. I want to talk about what happened on the court and on the field.
Yep.
That's me.
I
That's just
understand that.
me. That's just me. A lot of other people love blaming upper management anytime their team isn't any good.
Hey, Leaf.
You're wrong.
I get you, Leaf. That's respect. That's respect too. So
All right. All right, guys. We'll catch you all on the next one. Peace, guys. Have a good one.